What's up, everybody? Let's get this going here. Toxic Austin, Temp, David, Cash, Luis. What's going on? What's going on? Anyway, we got some fiery slimy fire action going here today. I'm gonna stay in corrupt form. I didn't plan ahead that time. I wasn't loaded up on star juice. But gonna stay in corrupt form and get that oil going. And then I've got one flame aura per lane with the slimes. And just burning them up. What's going on, Windblade? This is kind of one of those like real standard issue mixed hybrid builds that you don't see all the time. Everybody's so into the bees with the Dryad, you know? The slimes don't get enough love, in my opinion. And slimes also can AFK through a roller. Now, it's not as consistent as the Reflect Beam is, but it works. There's no doubting. What I mean by not as consistent, I mean, you know, 1 out of every 30 times or whatever, the slimes will not get the roller down. Depends on your placement too. You want the roller to be passing the slimes so that the slimes are coming down from behind it, and that's basically what it's all about. Now, did I upgrade anything? Or yeah, I did. Alright, I can't remember if I upgraded anything in between waves 1 and 2. Gotta get my stars. I'm doing good there, Temp. Alright, let me check. Alright, I took it off. I was like, oh man, did I remember to take that starting soon thing off? I suck at that so bad. Anyway, slimes are beast. Enough said. But I'm getting real close to the Defender Metal cap. As you see, 11,325. I should be able to hit 12,000 pretty quick, and then depending on how quick I hit it, I might go buy some more pet boosters just because I want to keep playing. I don't want to just stop playing. Now I could. I've got plenty of other stuff to play, but yeah, I've got some moderators on the channel. Omni. That's right, Omni. This cat's for you. Nothing like rainbow kitties. And also, although this build is just, it's really, really powerful, you know, fire and slime, the Dryad also, in this state, just, this is that burst Starfall Dryad. So, I mean, just does crazy amounts of DPS if you actually choose to participate in that fashion. I'm just focusing on really just staying corrupt and derping out. I may, well, this ogres are just, slimes just hit really hard, and they crit even harder. Now I am playing around with mass destruction on the slimes, which makes their non-crit attacks are still for like almost 500,000. I mean, it's just good stuff. Nah, I don't just make people mods that pop into the channel, Temp. Mods are all people that I know, or they've been around for a long time and they're helpful in chat. So if the channel ever gets big enough where I need more mods, I'll let you guys know. I'll post up a video or something. Looking for Steam group mods. We need a little revitalization in the Steam group. But it needs to be people that are knowledgeable about the game that can help people out in other aspects, you know. Yeah, anyway, the crit damage on slimes, as you see, 1.87 million at tier 2 here, and I'm actually sharded for defense power with the mass destruction. So, I mean, I could have that substantially higher, but if you look at just the regular attack damage at tier 2, 582k, that's pretty good stuff right there. Oh, and I'm not slamming them. I gotta oil them slimes up. I can't just Well, I guess I can. They'll still all die if I just derp it. You should move on to C6 when you think you're comfortable with it. I mean, you can't really base a stat off of that. Unless you grinded it out to the max, which you don't need to do. But it's about your builds and, you know, how effective they are and everything else. Poor little siege roller. Didn't stand a chance. We got something beating on this tree over here that the slimes aren't hitting, it appears. And it just died, so it's all good. Yeah, anyway, if you're, whatever tier you're doing, if you're just crushing it, then there's no reason to keep grinding it. Unless you're having fun, you know. If you're having fun, by all means, have at it. But I always suggest people move on as soon as they can, as far as progression. Let's see. Actually, all looking pretty good. Hit this sky guard again. There we go. Didn't get myself any stars on the ground. As you see, the slimes just make short work of the assassins too. Now, it was inside of a flame aura as well, but slimes just mash stuff. No doubt about it. And this is what? See, that's 120, 150. So this is 180 DU per lane. So it's the right DU amount too. 3 slimes, 1 flame aura gives you that 180 per lane, which you can basically do that on every Chaos 7 map. If you want to see the maximums and minimums of gear by tier, just do exclamation stats in chat. But don't base it off that or try to get to the max. Go up when you're comfortable going up, you know. Like I said, if you're doing C5 or whatever, easy mode, then definitely move on to C6. And the same can be said about any tier. What's the deal? Is the bot not working? I know I turned the bot on. Alright. Let me make him leave and make him come back. There, the bot has been booted. And re-invited. So give me one more of those exclamation stats in chat and that should get it for you. Uni broke it. Nah, this is oh, there it is. It's actually catching up. It's you know, Nightbot. Oh crap, I forgot to loot my chest. I actually didn't think that was the... I didn't think it was over yet. Oops. What are you gonna do? It happens. And that's all I mean, it says it right on the sheet, but that's all unupgraded numbers. Alright. This one's another one where, you know, we got 1, 2, 3, well, we got 4 lanes. So we've got a lot of DU. We got 250 DU per. So that actually allows for a little bit more. Now I'm going to go with just that. To start anyway. I should have put destructive on something. I mean, it's just overkill right now, so I haven't really been bothering with all that. You know, I use it on my sand traps, but I haven't been moving it around. Alright, Toxic, take it easy. What do you mean metals? Well, I probably just misspoke, Omni. I just woke up, man. Cut me some slack. Let's see, we got a Skyguard there. Let's throw another one, say, right about there. Yep. Go with a tree. And then we've actually got enough room for... With all the additional DU we got, I'm going to Flamar up this lane right here to give just a little bit of assistance to the Skyguard there. And actually still have a ton left. I don't want to just... I was actually trying to avoid bees today. Everybody's been spamming bees. Well, I guess I could throw a Nimbus in. Do I have shards? Yeah. There. That completely overkills it. What's up, Cookie? Cookie Binger has returned. And I think that will probably get it. Hope so. We will see. Let me get some stars going here. And should go fine. What's going on there, Light Rain? They're actually not staying alive long enough to catch on fire very good. My fires are burning out quickly. There we go. Get a little flaming Lady Orc. Yep. Didn't last too long either. That in the Ignite graphic is just really cool looking. The only thing that would make it better is add some freeze in. Because that frozen fire effect is just really, really cool. Trying to lure Gobu out with the bacon. Yeah, don't really have to contribute too much. Yep, let's see how these flyers do. Alright. My Skyguard is not attacking the flyers. Even though it's pretty clearly in range right there. But, if I gotta move it, I gotta move it. Let me, get gassed back up here before I decide what I'm going to do with that. I don't think I've ever really noticed a problem there before. I use it there quite frequently. Well, I guess I can just put it up here. Just really puts them in a dive bombable place from that lane. Let's see, let's get this Flamar up a little bit. Hopefully help with that dive bombing situation there. Alright. And in fact, let's just do that all the way around. I'm not going to bother repairing any trees though. The upgrades don't really seem as crucial where you have to put upgrades into this right now. So unless I have to repair, I'd rather just upgrade it in between waves and not worry about repairing anything. That way I can get extra lazy before Onslaught gets here. That way I get my butt kicked properly and not just partially. Like I haven't gotten lazy enough already. Oh, they're igniting. No doubt about it. Tomorrow morning, well, it's morning for me. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. noon Pacific time, of course, is the trendy dev stream. I wouldn't upgrade the blues, Donald. I mean, if you've got appropriately tiered... If you've got appropriately tiered legendaries, then of course the legendaries will be better. It's a higher internal item power. Oh, the wiki's been in a disarray ever since the beginning. It's always been a train wreck. The only time it was even remotely helpful or current was in really, really early early times. That's just, it's a lot of work required. I've tried to get people into that in the past, but people just, you know, it's hard to stay motivated to do that stuff, keeping the wiki up to date. I know a few people that did some stuff to it, but like I said, it's tough to stay motivated to keep going. Oops. Did I not? I didn't do my stars again. I will never remember to do that. You do it right at the beginning while you run around and decide what you want to do. Your cooldowns all refresh on them. The wings are what? The third set of stars or fourth set of stars? So is it the third or fourth? I can never remember. Somebody in chat will know. Light Rain or Omni will know. Or so it's the third set of stars. So not Chaos 3, but the third set of stars. Now you can get it as early as Chaos 3, but you don't have to do Chaos 3 to get there. You can just go through and do all of the easy, you know, the easy maps through all the tiers up to your gear level, and still get to the third set of stars if you get enough enough stars done. Well, you probably just have to change your build up there, Michael. Onslaught's going to be easier for that sort of stuff because gear is going to be based by floor. So you work your way up through the floors, and you know that's what gear drops. So it doesn't matter who's in your deck, doesn't matter what gear you're wearing. I like the thought of the new Onslaught system for sure. Oops, I'll cat him down. There, he has been catted. What's going on there, Chaos? Thanks there, Atom Bomb. Appreciate it. Let's see. What else? What else? Don't spoiler you on Onslaught drops. Well, that's all. It's pretty well known now, Cookie. That's not really a spoiler. That's more patch notes. Yeah, it looks more than sufficient. Yeah, once you get to 105 stars, it goes to the next bar. And then you'll have to be at 210 stars, and then it'll go to the next bar, and so on. Doesn't matter where you get them from. Just have to get them. Yeah, like Light Rain said, the Hyper Shards in the middle, and the Flares at the end. What's going on, Oliver? Welcome. And then remember, right after the dev stream tomorrow, my stream starts up on Twitch. So that'll be Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And not 100% positive yet, but I believe we're going to have some special guests. So it won't just be me, Omni, and Show with occasionally Sidewalk. We're going to have some special guests coming, hopefully. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but get the last Hyper Shard. I'm assuming that thing's going to be fixed, you would think, when Onslaught comes. Oh yeah, they added Mastery mode since you've been here in Chaos. And Onslaught comes on December 12th. Hopefully. Elandrian's one of the most elusive of them all. it's hard to get Elandrian tied down to do anything. He's very busy. I plan on giving Fortnite another chance at some point. I'd like to see something else added to the PvE end of it. I'm not a big Battle Royale kind of fan. But I did like the PvE side of the game until it just kind of went south. Get them, slimes. Yeah, you'll be able to get gear and shards from Onslaught. They said, oh, here's a daily, I guess. They said that you'll be able to get more gear and shards from Trials. But Trials is going to follow the old gear system still. And Onslaught will be on the new gear system. And give me my shards. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to get more details tomorrow. I'll have a dev stream highlight video tomorrow. Give me one sec there, guys. I'm going to be AFK for a moment. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back here. I do have a train going by though, so I'm assuming it's going to get a little noisy here. Slamming around and whatnot. Dope. It was over, and I'm running around doing upgrades. Man, I ain't really paying attention today. 325 medals. I'm going to have to look and see where I'm at. I'm still not at the top. What's going on there, Greg? They haven't really added much to Fortnite. They've been focused on that Battle Royale mode, which is not really the mode I play. I mean, it's fun, but it's not fun over and over again, in my opinion. Alright. So we got lots of DU on this map as well. I think for this lane, though, I'm just gonna... no point in spending too much. I think I'm just gonna do that. And then over here, we'll go to our 3 slimes, 1 aura type setup. Good enough. Kind of worried about this tree here. Hopefully those slimes will come back and hit the lady orcs. We will see. Alright, what do we want to do here? I kind of feel like I should be a little bit spawn campier here, but I guess I won't. Could be a mistake not being spawn campy here. I think I am going to get the Auras spawn camped up front. And I wonder if I have enough to throw one back to ignite the rest of these guys, hopefully. What's that leave me? I got 520 left. I actually got a nice bit left, so shouldn't be an issue here. Hopefully. Let's see. I use weapon mans constantly. there, Andy. I actually haven't used slimes in ages now. I mean, I do periodically. Why did those not show? I should be able to put them... Oh, that's the stupid hitbox from that. There we go. From the trap. Come on, train. Get it over with already. Actually, I got 100 left. I could fatten it up here. Get my star thing handled. Why don't we go another slime, and then just for good measure, put a Nimbus in as well. Did I get a Skyguard up here? Oh, I never put a Skyguard up. So much for that idea. We can go with a Skyguard. Good lord, I'm gonna mute you guys for a sec here. Man, this is a big-ass train, let me tell you. Alright, what do I have left? I got enough left for a Flamar and a Lightning Strike, or another Slime. Let's go, it says Slime in the title, for God's sakes. Better go more Slime. And we'll just forget about that last 10 DU. Actually, we got 60 more coming. So could go something else with that 60, I guess. Oh, there's a Nimbus right there. Nice, Patrick. Congrats, man. Yeah, it's just a really, really long train. There's a substation down the road where they change the train cars, which means when trains have to get cars changed, there's a whole lot of back and forth of the train. And that one was just particularly very large one, apparently. Well, if you're in Chaos 5, you don't want to use traps, auras, or nodes, is the general rule. So all that you can get away with using the Dryad once you become very comfortable with Dryad placement. It's not a builder you should be using in Chaos 5. I mean, like I said, you can get away with it once you become comfortable with the placements, but if you're new to the game, stay away from anything that's a trap, aura, or node in Chaos 5. What's going on there, Turtle Squad? Let's see. I already threw some love on that. Guess I better not completely ignore this lane. It's really bad on Fridays, actually, because, you know, that's 1 p.m. my time, so everybody is... Anyone who works outside on the train tracks are all out working, you know? I should get a little hype train animation. Whenever the train comes by, have the hype train roll. Yeah, tomorrow the real info will come. That is for sure. We'll without question get more info tomorrow. I mean, we will learn things that we previously are unaware of tomorrow. 100% for sure. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna have to get my butt out of bed at a decent hour, which is always a challenge on Fridays, but I can do it. I can do it. That ogre's not taking any damage. What's up with him? Slimes are not going back to him. Alright. Tells me I need something else over here. Let's see, we got, what, 60 DU. I'll just do that. You know what, let me just load this lane. There, this lane is jacked. I shouldn't have to worry about anything. What's going on there, hole? Give me my star juice. I think that will do it. That seems pretty stout. Kind of upgrade the rest of this stuff on the fly here. And then tomorrow afternoon, of course, I'll have a kind of a dev stream recap and a final what's to come video with everything that we know. That probably won't hit the channel until later. What's going on, Key? Siege roller. Well, I got the Flamars over there now. The Siege Roller is actually in one of the closer lanes. I'm assuming the Slimes will take care of that. But let's see. Another slimy placement AFK experiment. Gonna take a while for the roller to get past. The slimes really need to be exploding at the back end of them. As soon as the roller gets past them to the point where it's exploding at the back side, there it goes now. Any of those slimes that crit from behind will just completely steamroll it. Very nice. Yeah, there's people way higher than me. I mean, the top guy is, what, almost 3 times. Old Glitter Goose. Or 186 CM, he goes by now. Oops, my slimes are not upgraded evenly. That's alright. Oh, that link is broken? I'll have to change that one. I'm going to go through and update the bot before Tuesday gets here. Make sure all the links are current and get anything that's missed. I'm going to be streaming a lot next week. So a lot of it's going to be to Twitch. I will put highlights on the YouTube channel. But you know, a lot of it's going to be there on Twitch. And to be honest with you, with the holiday, you know, the increased, not only an update, but then also being a holiday month and school will be letting out, it's an opportunity for me to try to get a full Twitch partnership. So I don't want to pass up on that, even though, you know, don't get me wrong, there's going to be lots and lots of YouTube streams. I'll post a updated stream schedule video. I plan on going ham, though. I mean, this update's going to require a lot of time. I figure why not stream it all, you know? What's up, Jay? Welcome. See that roller? A couple of the, or one of the slimes, it looks like, is going after him, but not all of them. Nothing a star can't handle, huh? Well, you can't really determine, you know, there is no best. It's a gear-based game. People with higher ascension level put more time into it. It doesn't make them any, you know, I'm not any better than you guys are. And they're not any better than me. You know, it's just who has had more time and who's spent their time grinding. Which I'm more of a gear guy. I want to get all the fancy gear. So I don't spend my time maximizing my XP grind. Yeah, it's going to be very intensive. I'm wondering how soon we're going to be able to... You know, I keep saying I want to prestige and use the ancient power on the first day, but I don't even know if that's realistic. You know, it might take, just right out of the gates, it might take us longer than that to get to the point. You know, we don't know yet. I'm not even sure if we'll find out all of that info tomorrow, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, once your ascension gets past 60, or 210 you could even say with the range gambits, ascension is a lot less of a factor. Man, that range mob throwing it way over there, huh? Uh-oh. Wrecked. Hopefully my tree lives. It looks like that X thrower died. That's a plus. That one went a little sketchy at the end, but still got the job done. Nothing left but assassins now. I'm sure we'll probably find out tomorrow, Dan. I would think there's some sort of locking or gating system in place. You would think. I mean, they're not going to make somebody in full Chaos 7 gear that can't prestige yet start off at floor 1. I wouldn't guess. Or yeah, keep our onslaught progress will be based on our trials progress. I thought they said that. If you know, if you've cleared Chaos 3, you'll start at floor whatever. If you cleared Chaos 5, you'll start at floor whatever. I don't think you'll have to start back over at the beginning until you actually prestige. Well, I mean, that's the thing, is with the way the system works, you know, and depending on exactly how the ancient power system works, the groups may be pretty mixed. I mean, you might have somebody that's prestiged 10 times that's only on floor 10 on their next prestige. And then you might have a first-time player, you know, and I would assume they would probably all be grouped, you know, they'd be grouped together. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I got lots of, we got 800 and I'm going to put it on 3 lanes, so we got lots of DU here. Let's go. Debating on whether or not if I want to go with the 3. I'm sure it'll probably be fine. Don't like the Tuesday update time? I'm good with it. I know a lot of people that still have school or whatever, but I mean, that's just how it works. We'll find out all the details tomorrow, Jay. Dev stream, man. Gots to be at the dev stream. I think I'm gonna have a lot of leftovers. Go like that, maybe. Then that leaves me 3. Well, I mean, that seems pretty fitting right there. Still got 5 slimes in the mix there. That's pretty good stuff. Yeah, lower lane looks fine. This lane might get pushed a little. I'll have to keep an eye on it for sure. I should have upgraded the Sky Guards in advance. I had the available mana, failed to use it. Man, the oil from slimes it covers everything. I mean, you get everything in the pack ignited. That's just awesome. Instead of just having one mob here and there, I mean, everything is burning. I ended up going through the Punisher really quick there, Light Rain. The Punisher was definitely one of my favorites, you know, back in the day when I was growing up. I just had a thing for the vigilantes, you know. You got Batman, the Punisher. They were really two of my favorites, though. They did pretty good at it. I had a lot of questions with it, having Shane from The Walking Dead be the Punisher, but he did good. The Walking Dead ruined that guy for me. I'm sure a lot of people would say the same thing. Poor Shane. Oh crap, I forgot to look at my medals. 11,699. Okay, a daily's not going to complete off this one. So I'll be fine there. I'm going to have to go buy, I'm definitely going to have to go buy a pet booster before the stream's over. I'll have to give up my win streak bonus, but I'd rather give up the win streak bonus than miss out on some defender medals, you know? Don't you hate it when they do that, Jay? Yeah, I just have Deadly Strikes in it. Jean-Marc, I'm not using the Vicious Strikes on the trees. I know a lot of people do, but I personally am not. It's just regular old Deadly Strikes. Now you can put Deadly and Vicious and get pretty nice range on them. That's what drives me nuts, though, with the... I mean, obviously, their seasons are shorter, and it costs a lot more money to make the episodes, you know? But, stuff like the Game of Thrones... Oh, man, it's just so long, you know? You have to wait in between seasons. It's just crazy. Oil them up, slimes. Get to it. I mean, now I thought that they said that it could potentially be 2019 before we see the final season of Game of Thrones. Hopefully that was wrong. I mean, Vicious is better, of course, in that example there, Light Rain, but for the people that don't have it, I mean, you really don't need it. You can... Deadly Strikes is more than sufficient. Vicious is going to give you a larger range, but, I mean, this is Deadly Strikes range now. It's, you know, it's not fantastic, but it's good enough. It gets the job done, if you don't have it. Yeah, see, I like to use Power Pylon on the trees too, though. So I don't have a problem with having a bunch of trees down, you know. Personally, I'm good with it. Yeah, that's for sure. They're on board. It's nice. I mean, some shows I can't wait till they're all out. Like The Walking Dead, I watch every week that there's a new episode. I don't want to wait until the season's over and for them to actually make it to Netflix or whatever to watch them. And then, you know, like Gotham, I watch every week. I would probably watch some of the other superhero shows every week too if I was caught up with them, but since I'm not caught up with them, I got a whole lot of those multiple season binge watches to go. I'm sure that'll come in handy when we get around to the point where we're like prestiging for the 10th time and we've got lots of prestige buffs all stacked up. It's going to make starting over very, very easy and quick. You know, you're going to just be able to blaze through the lower level stuff. Got to start back at floor 1, but I got 10 prestige buffs. No problem. Yeah, out of juice. Well, I guess I could just... It would be quicker. Oh, the placement's bad on the stairs. That stinks. Well, I mean, I do have a monk for that, I guess. There. Problem solved. The monk's good like that. Solving problems. Yeah, that's for sure, Light Rain. You just have to have the patience to wait it out. My wife is really good about that. She's like, I'd rather watch several episodes. I got no problem with waiting it out, you know. Just some of the shows, I just can't do it. It's going to be such a long wait on Game of Thrones, we won't have to, that one, there's no way I'll be able to skip it when it finally comes back. But on the same note, it seems like Game of Thrones is of the big name shows, Game of Thrones seems to have more leaked episodes than any of the other shows. So, I mean, last season there was, what, 3 different times where you could watch the next week's episode right away because it was leaked on the interweb somewhere. I don't know why I keep turning that on. The number 1. The little aura. I mean, it's effective, but I'd rather just keep all my star juice going and regen it from the melee. Throw an S on the end of there, Jean-Marc, and that'll get you. Oh, there it is. Siege roll is coming. Come on, get off me. Stupid assassins. I haven't been looking at loot too much, but it's, you know, I am doing Chaos 7, so it would be a bad idea just to completely ignore loot. Let's see, let me upgrade some more of this stuff, actually. I've been sitting on all this mana the whole time. Actually, we're pretty upgraded down here. I guess I overkilled that lane. Imagine that. It's not the first time that's happened. This is probably where I need to... Well, actually, it's upgraded a little too already. Oh, good bet. I guess this is the weak lane, huh? There's just a lot of mana on this map. This lane really isn't all that weak either. There, I'll do that. Works for me. Zappa! Zapper down. The graphic on the trees upgrading makes it very difficult not to take them all the way up. They just look awesome when you get them leveled out of the way. Now I want to do it. I gotta get, what, another 160 mana. I wonder if I'm going to be able to find that by the end of the map. Looks like it. There's a bunch of land. Come on! I don't think I'm going to be able to get there by the end. Oh, I spoke too soon. There we go. This one right here is getting the juice. They just look so awesome. The spike blockades too. I mean, the animation change on them is really, really nice. But that just is a mean looking tree right there. That roller's gonna get wrecked. I'm just gonna ignore him. I'll have faith in the slimes on this one. What about Gribbs? Where is Gribbs? Oh, there he is right there. He's just about dead. Oh yeah, roller got handled. Upgraded a tree in a cave and couldn't get out. Shinies, give me the shinies. Meh. Could be better. Could be worse. But definitely could be better. Yeah, Mastery is a permanent addition, like Light Rain just said, so you'll get all the stuff. If you keep playing DD2, you'll get everything. No doubt about it. That would be awesome, Donald, if trees had a root tangle like that. Just do the one thing set up there. I can't remember what I did. What did I do over here? I think I just still went 3 slimes. Or did I go more on the aura? I just don't remember. Got lots left. The little random throw random stuff together and see if it works builds. You half the time you never remember what you used. Now this one obviously is pretty basic, just slimes and auras. The flame aura plus anything else build. Let's see, 410 left. 170 left now. Yeah, that's fine. Can go just like that maybe for right now. So I want to get another aura in as soon as I can. I don't like having the flame aura up front. I'd rather have the flame aura in the back. Which, or pardon me, the lightning strikes are I'd rather have covering the wall. Now this one actually is covering the wall, so I guess that's all good, but I like having one more flame aura up front to really help out with those rollers. Or help out with those flyers. Derp, derp, derp. Let's see, get right there. It's a little sketchy on the wall coverage, but it's pretty close. And I'm not taking advantage of destructive right now, which, you know, obviously I should be. Well, you should be able to do Chaos 1 and Chaos 2 Mastery, Dylan. That'll get you a couple of flare items and a couple of hyper shards right there. Because the scaling is based off of, or the gating is based off of your Chaos tier. going on there, Gabriel? Welcome. First live stream, huh? Well, glad you could make it. It was way too fun to play the engineer in TF2. That was my favorite trolling achievement servers character by far. Go set up some turrets on the wrong side, on the bot side, and turn voice chat on and listen to them squeal. That's terrible, I realize, but it was so much fun. I guess that's all I got. Well, I don't know how that word got swapped out there by accident. That would seems awfully strange. The highest ascension is like 7,025, I think. It's a guy that doesn't actually play anymore. He'll probably be back with Onslaught, unless he's just burnt out on it, which there's a good chance of that too. What have you been looking up on Google? Very strange autofilling word there. Exclamation stats there, Turtle Squad. Light rain's gotcha. Yeah, it is. I don't think I've ever seen that one swapped out for the word build, though. It's the first time I've seen it. Alright, what do we got? We got 210 left. I didn't go corrupt because I'm smart like that. So I'm not getting any benefit from... There we go. We'll get the fire going now. Get the fire started. What do we got here? Oh, come on and get off me. All I want to do is look at the loot. Yeah. Actually, it's almost identical to that last one I got, looks like. What's going on there, bro boy? Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, it was funny the first time, guys. There we go. Anyway, Light Rain, if you can think of any bot commands that I'm just blatantly missing, let me know. Send me a Discord message, and I'll make sure I get them dialed in by the end of, or before Onslaught starts. Well, I mean, why not both there, Jay? It's the natural choice. That's the beauty of Star Wars fans. You can be a Star Wars fan plus anything else. It's kind of like the Flamar builds. I mean, why would you not be a Star Wars fan to begin with? Yeah, I've got an older Assassin video. Maybe I should redo that one. Because there's lots more tricks that have come out of the woodworks. There is no Ascension leveling up build. You just play and you progress there, Dylan. The higher you progress in the game, the more XP you get. So there's no reason to ever just grind Ascension. Just play through the game and progress naturally. And you'll, and you'll get more and more Ascension the further you make it, you know. More and more experience. You don't want to grind low tiers for Ascension unless that's just your thing. It's just not a good use of your time because you miss out on so many other things. That, I mean, if I'm like on a serious grind and I'm not streaming, I'm just grinding out Ascension or grinding out whatever, I can clear a C7 map just about as quick as I could clear a Chaos 1 map. I mean, a Chaos 1 map's obviously going to be a little bit quicker, but I mean, for the minute difference of time saving or whatever, it's not worth missing out on all the loot and all the gold. So you should always just, in my opinion anyway, you should always just try to push your limits, you know? Yeah, automation is well known that it's completely broken right now, Jay. It's scaling improperly with pets. So that's a bug, straight up. It will be fixed. I'm confident of it. In fact, I would bet you it'll be fixed before Tuesday. Because if not, it seems like it would be a little bit game-breaking for Onslaught mode. Yeah, that's an old one there, Light Rain, for sure. That one could definitely, the pet video, those could actually use updated videos. Maybe I'll do that this weekend and get caught up on some of that stuff. Because I want to have the bot dialed in for next week. And I know, like, the Twitch bot needs lots of work, just because I don't even have all the commands on it that I have on the YouTube one. Let's see, where we want to go. Let's just go right there. Once again, can't really remember what I did, but it seems like 2 Flamars and 3 slimes is just way more than sufficient. I mean, if you're carrying C1, then yeah, definitely try C2. No point in staying there doing the same old thing, you know? Definitely push it up the limits. And I put 5 over here, I believe. Spaced a little better than those were. And then, what, I only had 3 here. That leaves me 5. Yep, that's how I had it. So I had 2 Flamars, Then I had 3 on this lane. Something like that, maybe. I think it'll probably work. Oh, the Lava Mancer and the Dryad both have ridiculously strong defenses. Either one of those is good, you know. Yeah, the Dryad if you're playing actively for sure. But the Lava Mancer shouldn't be counted out. I mean, Fisher's Oil Geysers are one of the strongest traps in the game as far as damage per DU done. In fact, it may actually even be the strongest. I'm not sure. I'd have to do the math. How we looking down there? Lady Orc's getting hammered. Oh, I agree. Well, I think we'll get more of that. In Onslaught, I would guess... I mean, I don't know exactly what the map pools are set up at per floor level grouping, but I would guess you can queue into any of the maps. You would think, because the lane schedules and everything are going to be customized based from the floor level. The maps may not be set in groupings like that, but I don't really know. We'll have to find out more. That would be a good question to ask for the dev stream tomorrow. Oh, as soon as I prestige, there will be a Huntress in my deck. There is no doubt about that. That Poison Dart Tower is just good, you know? I may not use it... Well, I mean, you're still going to have Cyborg lanes and whatnot. If there's custom schedules, we're going to have to just see the lanes that come with the modifiers. I'm sure the Poison Dart Tower will definitely have some nice uses again. I'm pretty sure a Flamethrower Tower will too. But I plan on going, on update day, I plan on going with a Mystic, a Monk, an EV2, and a Huntress in my deck. But I may end up swapping out one of those for an Apprentice for those Flamethrowers. Well, you just gotta not shoot yourself in the face there, Topster. You know the geode's gonna reflect. You gotta get inside the bubble. The Mystic Walls are definitely my favorite, too, just for that CC. I would use Lava Mancer Walls all the time if they were just a little bit cheaper. I like the Petrification on those, too. They're just so dang expensive, you know? You have to really want to use them. Oh, I don't know, Oliver. That would be the least of my concerns, though, if I were you. If you're in C6, I would just focus on getting through C6 and getting to C7. Well, Proton Charge is in an insanely powerful state right now, no doubt about it. In fact, I will probably be DPSing on my EV2 when it does come to prestiging and going back through. Hey, those slimes are... A couple of slimes were going for it, but not many. The moving core volcano map, oh yeah. That new map's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to that for sure. I feel like I'm not paying attention to the map. One of these are gonna come back to bite me for sure. I'm not upgrading anything. I'm just running around, derping. If the Dryad was a little bit more gun witchy with the flying, The Dryad just doesn't feel as good flying as the Gunwitch does. Of course, the Dryad can stay up for, what, 6 minutes, or I think it's 6 minutes. Yeah, Dryad's got 2 pairs of wings. It's hard to... There we go. There's a good angle at it. Does indeed. I was gonna say, what are you talking about? The EV2's boring. The EV2's fun as hell, man. Give EV2 double jump shard. That will ruin all the other heroes for me. I'll never play another hero. I can live without the flying. If I just having double jump. The death from above, I mean, it's like, you know, it's not a terrible replacement. I keep shrooming instead of starring. Might as well stay with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Isn't that the saying? Alright. Enough of the shrooms. Back to the stars. Everything get wrecked here, would you? Nah, there's no double jump shard. That would just... I would love it if there was. If there was a double jump shard, I would have it on every hero. If you could. I mean, to be honest with you, I'd be stoked even if it was just a hyper shard and you could only have one. I'd still love it. Dryad would have 3. Well, more importantly, the Gunwitch would have 3. With her fast movement on the flying. That would be a beast. Could you imagine the Gunwitch with 3 double jumps? Holy crap. That's what I'm talking about, Donald. Get them EV2 rocket boots or something. I mean, you got the death from above, which... That's Trendy's response to it every time I complain. But, you know, I mean, she's a robot, for God's sakes. How does she not have, like, spring-loaded boots? There's the double jump shard for her right there. You telling me you can't install spring-loaded boots on a robot? I mean, that robot needs reworking. What do we got? Got some shinies somewhere. Get these assassins dealt with. Down below. Shinies down below. Oh, would you look at that? It's another misrolled Infernal Combustor. I've got one that I'm happy with now, though. I can't complain. Is Gridlock gonna die? Hope so, because I'm not up there. Let's see. Be flying the Eevee around like Iron Man. Now we're talking. Do I need to even bother? I might as well. I've got the man, I might as well spend it. We got a Slakelion and a Zapper. Zapper's gonna get owned. I'm not worried there. Slakelion wants to go the wrong way, so not overly worried about him either. Slakelion dropping all the loots. Thank you very much. None of it's usable, but still nice to see the shinies. Oh, nice, Michael. Making some progress there, man. If you're getting to wave 4 now, you'll be clearing it in no time. 1 or 2 little small upgrades will get you there. More shinies. Yep, ran out of juice. Man, getting a lot of low rolls today. Try to get Tuskar lit up here. That siege roller's gonna get wrecked, so I can ignore it. Tuskar died. Nice. One of the biggest answers to assassins is it's just time to start stacking hero health. It makes dealing with them just kind of a non-issue. You know, you see like when I get them on me now, I don't do anything. I don't use any pet abilities. All I do is run them over to, like in this situation, I was trying to run them over to here in the middle of all these slimes. Because if you have enough hero health, you can just completely ignore them. They're more of an inconvenience then. Well, the boss health is all based off of the overall package. You know, their resistances, their damage buffs, all that stuff. You know, ogres, of course, should naturally have higher than anything. Yeah, the EV story's a little bit sketchy there, Tom. No doubt about it. Alright, and this is the map I just absolutely hate, only using one tree here. This is one where I'd much rather throw a Mystic Wall there and put double range on the tree and pop a tree in the middle. But I'm not going to do it because I'm stubborn and I don't feel like restarting. So I'm going to do this instead and hope that I have enough mana. I'm going to turtle it, I think. Like I said, I don't really want to bust out bees today. So that's what? That's 210 per lane. So I definitely overspent there, so I'm going to have to turtle it here. But turtling it here on this map is actually kind of fun. Because of all the ridiculous stuff you can do. So now I got what? I got 560 left to spend. That's 280 per lane. And the walls are already placed. So, I mean, that would allow me 7 slimes per lane if I wanted to. Actually, let's throw one Skyguard in the middle. Just, hey, you know what? Let's not even use a Skyguard. Not gonna do it. Let's start off with, let's go 4 slimes. Let's see what that leaves. As far as the DU goes, I should have put those slimes further out. I guess it doesn't matter as much on that lane. See, and that leaves me 240 left. Now, I want to get the fire in. I want to get the fiery slimes for sure. So let's space out some auras in here nicely and see what's left after that. And then I'd like to go ham with Nimbus clouds for the rest of it. I don't know. Well, it's not going to be qualified as going ham. And that only leaves me enough for 1. That's unfortunate, but whatever. I'll take it. And it's a little sketchy on this side, but it is the side I'm going to be DPSing from, so let's just see how it runs here. Could get a little, I might have to switch heroes and help out with the flyers a little. I mean, I might not. The Nimbus might handle them. But the Nimbus gets easily distracted. Yeah, I use the Abyss Lord all the time there, Turtle Squad. Well, I don't want to say all the time. I use the Abyss Lord. the Abyss Lord doesn't get as much action from me as it should. I think I got you beat on that one, Jay. You can do the proton charge as a good attacking defense. Juice 2015. I think I might have you beat on that one by a couple years. Well, everything's getting handled pretty easily right now, but of course the flyer lanes don't open up till next wave. Go get them, slimes! Oh yeah, they're wrecking it. Whoop, whoop. Accidentally right-clicked. Yeah, I don't know. The night before Ancient Power comes, I'm going to be in bed, Dan. I'm going to want to get up at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning or something absurd and be ready to go as soon as the update hits. So there definitely won't be story time with juice bags the night before. Gots to get that sleep. I'll probably end up streaming 10 or 12 hours that day, so I want to make sure I'm rested up for it. Yeah, good enough. Nope, I didn't star myself. I'm unstarred. I got no juice. That's probably enough to get me through. Get a little melee going here. Yeah, it looks fine. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Abyss Lord. The multiple Colossus builds, I'm not a fan of. It's just, I don't know, it just seems blah to me. I like to direct command the Skeletal Orcs much better than the Colossus. The Skeletal Orcs turn into just ridiculousness with a direct command on them. Then it looks like some serious insanity. The Colossus's direct command is just kind of blah as far as the graphic and all. But man, those skeleton orcs, those guys look like they're in serious overdrive. You get vicious strikes in mastery mode there, Maz. I think that's actually the first one you get, if I remember correctly. So it'll be at 55 stars. Pretty easy to get to 55 stars. Oh, you know that, Donald. No doubt about it. Yeah, Ramster Direct Command looks cool. The problem with Ramster Direct Command is it actually hits for less when you use it. So you're better off not doing it. You get a coolness factor. Pardon me. You get a coolness factor, but your damage output goes down. What's going on there, Lenny? That's probably good enough. Didn't drop myself any stars, but I think it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Better come down here and get some of this tree loving. Getting a little bit too low. Just try it again there, turtle. You'll get it. Yeah, I mean, Mastery, there will be quite a few Wave 5 losses throughout it, I assure you. It's very frustrating, but... oh, it's gonna happen. No, it'll just be an Onslaught for now, Greg. They said they want to address the Trials loot system, but for the moment it will be under the old loot system. Yeah, direct command being an AoE, hitting multiple towers, if you built them close, that would be awesome. You hear it more on PlayStation and Xbox than you do on the PC, Jay, so I'm sure quite a few people, unless they've got the effects turned way up, I'm sure quite a few people haven't heard it. Ooh, getting a little too close for comfort there. No good, no good. None of this loot's any good. Oh man, I completely forgot to go back. Oh, I'm still not capped. Is this one of the... Alright. It's not Forgotten Rooms or Nimbus Reach. After this one, I've got to go back to Tavern and spend some Defender medals, or I'm going to be wasting them. So that's not too bad then. Yep. There he is. Better run, dude. Don't just sit around and cry. You got a GTFO, man. All your guards is dead. Get up. Get up and get out of here. Nope. I passed up on some mana, it looks like, huh? Didn't bother with last wave's loot box? Or mana box? Will there be a DD3? I would imagine. If DD2 is successful in its lifetime, there will end up being a DD3. It would be the natural progression of the game, you'd think. Or of the franchise. I mean, Dungeon Defenders is Trendy's breadwinner, you know. It's the big name for them. So I would imagine they would want to stick with that concept. But, you know, if and when there's a DD3, it won't be for years. You know, DD2's still in development. Onslaught won't be the last thing we see for DD2 either. I'm very confident of that. There will still be more to come. I mean, realistically, being a free-to-play game, by the time it's over, you'd think they'd want to have at least 10 more heroes. 10 or 15 more heroes. I mean, in a free-to-play game, the more heroes you have, that's... You know, it seems to me like would be where some of the cash comes from. Look at League of Legends. How many heroes do they have now? 6 million? I don't even know how many they have. They have a ton. Come on, Nimbus, get to work. All them Flappy Birds. Gonna need to get some ups into that Nimbus. In fact, I'm just going to take it all the way to tier 5 right now. Malthus out far enough? Yeah, he's getting it. Taking a little damage now. Oh wow, it's the Nimbus all the way up there getting him. Alrighty, looked at that item. We got a new shiny up top though. What's that one? A little sword. Actually, not a terrible sword. No hero crit damage on it, which is a no-go, really. Especially on an ability power dominant hero like the Dryad. How's this all holding? Or this side's been heavily upgraded. Actually, looks like this side has two, huh? Well, it is now anyway. We'll just let it fly here. Throw a couple of random upgrades here and there. Didn't know what 400 Ascension or 650,000 gold can't be an achievement. Everybody would get it really, really quick. The Ascension, there's a lot of different achievements for Ascension level throughout the whole entirety of it. That 2500 one was the last one. Misplaced star there, but looks like it's still got a couple of shots in. $160 more bads left. Oh yeah. The oily slimes with flame auras are definitely good stuff, no doubt. Oh, he's definitely gonna have his hands full. I mean, he's still wearing Pop's cloak there, you know. They need to get that thing tailored up for him a little. Bust out the scissors. It's a bit tattered already, so cutting off that lower tattered piece and putting in a new seam would that would work just fine. Got an awful lot of flyers coming in for that one Nimbus to deal with. Is it going to handle them all? Actually looks like it, huh? Yep. Sweet. What do we got there? Another low roll. I think I'm going to go put the smackdown on Malthius here. Come on out, Malthius. I got a little present for you. We'll be seeing you then. Very nice. Alright, Topster, have a good one. Thanks for swinging by. I'm actually going to be off here pretty quick as well. In fact, let me just go ahead and head on back to the tavern and get some of these Defender medals spent before I accidentally end up hitting the cap. I think I've got 2 more in a current slot that I could fill in on pet boosters. But I've got a special surprise in store for everyone tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. You'll want to swing back by the channel. That's right when my Twitch stream is going to be ending. And there will be a little something special in store for everyone. And I've got to get working on that. So I'm going to actually hop off here. But before I do that and forget, must spend Defender medals. What have I got? I think if I just bought 2. Let me look at my slots too. Yeah, I can fit 2 more right there in that stack. So let's buy 2 more of these guys. That'll give me quite a few pets. So what we got? 3, 6. Yeah, I got enough to do quite a bit of pet leveling, because I got 73 of the large boosters. Those are the good ones, of course. Power Pylon drops in Chaos 7 there, Maz. But anyway, everybody, this is gonna do it for me today. Thank you all very much for swinging by. I do appreciate it. Join me tomorrow. Come say hi in the Trendy Dev stream at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern over on Twitch. And then as soon as that will ends, I will be live on my Twitch channel, Twitch TV/JuiceBags, with some special guests. So make sure you head on over to Twitch tomorrow, a little bit earlier than today's start time, for those that are going to bed now. It'll be a little more convenient time for you. Starting off, I'll be live at 1 p.m. Pacific. So anyone, thanks again, everybody. Lots of love, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.